That's not metal, that's not metal, that's not metal, you're the broadcast, that's not metal.
What's up, everybody? B's here from That's Not Metal podcast, powered by EMP. Stephen Hill, who's here as well, mid-beer.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Start as you mean to go on. Now, this is the reviews of everything that happened on Saturday. I got here early and caught Thy Art Is Murder, brand new singer since CJ left the band. Was a bit shaky at Parkway Drive when they toured in the UK, but here yesterday, savage. I'm not sure he's got the presence that CJ has, and he's really got to still grow into the band, but much improved. When we come to much improved, at the end of 2016, when we talk about the most improved band of 2016, Bury Tomorrow are going to be right in the mix.
So happy for those guys.
So you caught it a download last week.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
And yesterday at Hellfest, they came onto the Champions League music, which is an
amazing.
absolute touch of genius. But they had about a third of the field, but everyone who was there was fully into it, including they got everyone to link arms and jump up and down together.
Lovely stuff.
Amazing. Who was the first band you caught?
I went over to the Temple and saw Merker.
Nice.
Who,
I like the record.
It's reignited my love for the record. Like, obviously, it's got a lot of, I think, quite unnecessary hatred from some of the more militant black metal areas, but I think she's got an absolutely incredible voice, like a range which is stunning, staggering, and a really amazing stage presence as well. The song sounded great. She's a really interesting character. I've not really seen anything like that before. Much more than just your bog standard black metal, much more than just a folk band. Really translated well live. I was well impressed.
Awesome. I got August Burns Red. They need more in the way of songs, but in terms of sonic power, and especially like riffing and shreds, like the guitar playing, unbelievable. We caught a little, not convinced at all. We caught a little bit of cattle decapitation.
Yeah, again, a bit disappointed in cattle decapitation. Like, I love the record so much.
We're really cheery today, aren't we?
Well, no, John, we're going to get to it, but like, I don't think for music that savage and music that exciting and that frantic, I would like a little bit more stage presence to go along with it. I thought it sounded good. I think Travis is a good singer. Weird noises coming out of his voice. They pulled it off sonically. Bit more visually, please. Agrophobic Nosebleed. Oh my God, that is how you do grindcore with no drummer. And amazing. The girl whose name I forget, I apologise. She has got an incredible voice, and it was 1 hour basically without stopping of pure grind.
I only heard her sound check and it was fucking brutal.
Yeah, and I love the EP, but it was a lot more sludgy. Didn't really go in for that. Right. Full-blown grindcore, amazing. So I loved it.
We made a pact in the afternoon where Steve would take me to see Sick of It All, and I would take Steve to see Disturbed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to review Sick of It All, and you're going to review Disturbed, right?
That's not fair.
So Sick of It All were unbelievable, and to see a band with that cult following everywhere be treated like absolute superstars, a full field going absolutely bonkers. I'm not really au fait with that. See, check me with my French. I'm not really au fait with their material, but my God, in terms of energy, 30 years into their career and savaging most bands that are half their age. Disturbed, Steve.
A brilliant band. I got to review Disturbed,
Go on, mate.
Cool. Well, lots of people liked it.
I had a whale of a time, mate.
Just ridiculous. Like, I cannot for the life of me, and I don't think, obviously, having seen it yesterday, I will never understand the appeal of Disturbed. I think they're stupid, obvious, easy, utterly ridiculous. To say I didn't have a good time, though, would be a lie, because
we were laughing.
I found
till
it
we cried.
absolutely hilarious. Quite how David Draymond can po-facedly, with no irony at all,
None. Zero.
do Baba O'Reilly with someone's nan, Glenn Hughes, on vocals with him. It's mental. Like, everyone loved it. I felt like I was in the middle of a religious cult. I felt like Louis Theroux going to some weird American cult. It was rubbish.
I was a minister of that cult because I thought they were sensational. That's how you make a comeback. Right, Bad Religion. You saw Bad Religion.
One of the best atmospheres for any band of the entire weekend. Talk a lot about older bands being able to sort of pull off their sound. Bad Religion don't have to worry about the energy like Sick of It All did. They've always relied on class, intelligence and articulation. When you can end with Addicted, American Jesus and Sorrow. You've just got great songs. They look fucking old, but the crowd were throwing hay up, and everyone was. It was a joyous occasion. Really
hey,
great.
Let's go, eh? Hey,
really great. Yeah. I then saw Within Temptation.
Oh.
Yeah.
My condolences.
So Within Temptation, I can't really understand. If you like Evanescence, very poppy. So
Do not
poppy.
compare them to Evanescence.
I mean,
Evanescence
the last song they
jams.
played was a lot more kind of folky metal
Yeah.
in the traditional way, but she's
Yeah.
got a great voice. She got Tara on to do
nice.
a song, and they'd never done that song before. That got well poppy. It reminded me of the sort of thing they'd get the women from Loose Women to do at Comic Relief. Like,
Bring Me the Horizon.
yeah,
I
okay.
felt, first and foremost, I felt for him because Ollie was very clearly struggling with his throat.
Yeah.
We actually heard.
and definitely wasn't miming, let's just say that.
No, definitely wasn't, because
Yeah.
you could tell by the vocals themselves. But like our friend from the Jägermeister tent was saying that he actually saw the Doctor going to see Ollie. Having said that, my issue is with the set list. They played for an hour, only songs from Sempiternal. And that's the spirit.
yeah.
And that's fine. If that's the band who they are these days, then who am I to tell them to stop? But as someone who's a long-term admirer of the band and someone who certainly likes the stuff that had more bollocks to it, I'm disappointed.
Well, just for a little bit of balance, there were points during Bring Me the Horizon yesterday where, having not seen them since the day That's the Spirit came out, and then sort of gradually disliked the album more and more and more, there were points yesterday during
Shadow Moses was
Shadow
massive.
Moses, during Sleepwalking,
Uh-huh.
during
Yeah.
Drown, where I reminded myself how much I love Bring Me the Horizon.
That's it. I enjoyed those as well. I just wanted some crunch as
Yeah.
well as that.
Ollie wasn't on the best of form,
no,
but
it wasn't.
like,
It's not. It was taking
not his
health.
fault.
Napalm Death.
oh, Napalm fucking Death.
This could get lengthy, ladies and gentlemen.
When a band are 30 years into their career, and again, like, it's Bad Religion, don't rely on that. Napalm Death, sick of it all, still have the ferocity that they've always had. And to hear songs like from the Apex Predator Easy Meat album, songs like Smash a Middle Digit or, you know, How the Years Condemn, sounding more savage than material from Harmony Corruption.
Wow,
that
shit.
is quite a feat to go, you're getting heavier. And also they played Breathe to Breathe, which
Yeah.
was the first time I've ever seen them play that. It's the first Napalm Death song that I ever heard on a CD from inside the Torn Apart back in the 90s. I never thought they'd play that.
You must have lost your
I
mind.
love Barney. He's one of the greatest front men. I love the way he sort of runs around like a hyperkinetic toddler, but really politicised.
Superb.
If you don't like Napalm Death, you've got some fucking serious issues.
I caught Twisted Sister. This is their farewell tour. It's going to be their last ever show in France. And not only do they put, again, New York City had it going on yesterday, was sick of it all,
Yeah.
and Twisted Sister. Veteran bands putting youngsters to shame with the level of energy and power and passion that they played with. I mean, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll and all the hits were there, but I caught one of the most emotional moments I've ever seen at a show. So they played We're Not Gonna Take It, and the place went crazy. They finished the song and said, you know, there's a lot of senseless murder going on in the world now, and of course we're in France. The Paris attacks happened last year, and he made everyone sing We're Not Gonna Take It. 65,000 French metalheads singing We're Not Gonna Take It, dedicated in passion to what happened that day. It was one of the most emotional moments I've ever had at a show. I've got goosebumps literally now even talking about it. Twisted Sister were outrageously brilliant. Last of the night, Korn.
Korn. Again, I mean, I sort of mentioned Korn on the podcast, saying that greatest hit set that they've been doing for a long time. We're kind of used to how brilliant they are. Seeing them headline a festival like I think they deserve to headline, it feels good to have an on-form Korn in 2016, and not relying on actually like the first half an hour of it.
Yeah.
There were no songs from the
first
early
three.
golden age
No,
of
the
Korn,
first
and
three,
it
yeah,
still
yeah.
was massive.
Yeah, it was huge.
First
And
four, in
you
fact.
said about Napalm Death sounding heavier as they get older. The same is true of Korn.
Yeah, it is.
There's something about slowing it down and upping the heaviness. And you mentioned last night Jonathan Davis adding in those kind of death metal-y growl moments. Korn have never sounded heavier. They've never sounded better.
But they actually haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Yeah.
So, that was it. That was our day. Hellfest. We're here with EMP. If you want to be part of this festival, and my God, you do.
Yeah,
Trust
get
me,
involved.
we have had the best time possible. EMP sell packages here every year. Do not miss out in 2017. I'm Bees, he's Stephen Hill. This is the That's Not Metal podcast powered by EMP at Hellfest 2016.
We are the Row Crew.
Get your weekly dose of all things rock and metal with the That's Not Metal podcast. Never miss a thing by subscribing to us on iTunes and SoundCloud. That's Not Metal is powered by EMP. Get 10% off of any purchase on the freshest rock and metal merch around by using the code NOTMETAL at emp-online.co.uk.